I became careful with desire. After wanting cost too much, I could feel a good thing forming, then withdraw before its touch. I kept calling distance wisdom, kept my hope beneath control. But protection without ending made a stranger of my soul. I don't have to open quickly, I don't have to stay withdrawn. I can move at my own rhythm, I can let myself respond. I let my heart come back, not the way it was before. It has learned a better language, it has stronger kind of doors. I let my heart come back, with its wisdom still intact. I can feel without abandoning the woman I became. I can welcome new affection without handing over trust. I can give a little slowly without fearing it is not enough. I can notice what feels gentle, I can question what feels wrong. Being open is not blindness, being careful is not gone. I let my heart come back, not the way it was before. It has learned a better language, it has stronger kind of doors. I let my heart come back, with its wisdom still intact. I can feel without abandoning the woman I became. No return to who I was, no rejection of my past. I am softer with discernment, I am open with a path. Every lesson stays within me, but it does not choose my life. I can carry what protected me without keeping it in charge. There is more to me than caution, there is more than what went wrong. I am ready for affection that does not require me gone. I let my heart come back, with no promise it won't ache. I can meet what comes with courage, I can leave what does not stay. I let my heart come back, not unguarded, not afraid. I can love without betraying the woman I became. Come back gently, come back wide, come back wide. My heart is mine and still alive. Come back wide, come back wide. My heart is mine. I can feel the pull between us, I can want you without doubt. But desire is not a reason to ignore what I need now. I won't hurry into closeness just because the feeling's strong. Something sweet can keep its sweetness without moving too far on. I can want and still wait, I can burn without surrender. I can want and still wait, let the feeling grow more tender. Wanting you does not erase every boundary I have made. I can want you without rushing, I can want and still wait. Let attraction have its beauty without turning into to prove. You don't need to test my longing, I don't need to test yours too. We can let anticipation keep a little of its grace. What is ready will move forward, what is not can keep its pace. I am not denying passion, I am choosing how it grows. My desire still belongs to me, even when it overflows. I can want and still wait, I can burn without surrender. I can want and still wait. Let the feeling grow more tender. Wanting you does not erase every boundary I have made. I can want you without rushing. I can want and still wait. If you honor my hesitation, you will never lose my trust. If you listen to my timing, every yes will mean much more. There is nothing cold in patience, there is nothing wrong with heat. We can let the two exist here without forcing them to meet. Choose the speed of closeness. I can want and still wait. I can want and still wait. There is power in my knowing. When I move it will be freely. When I stay it will be true. I can want and still wait. Still want every part of you. Desire is here. So is my voice. I can want you and still choose.
We can be bad at this and still become better. We can lose the words and still come back together. Sometimes I speak too quickly, sometimes you close too soon. Sometimes both of us bring weather to a feeling needing room. We don't always hear the meaning underneath the way we sound, but I don't need us to be flawless, I just need us to turn around. I may miss the thing you're asking, you may read me incorrectly. We may need another hour before either one is ready. Love is not a perfect instinct, it is practice, it is choice. It is learning how to listen when the fear becomes the voice. We can be bad at this, we can stumble through the talking. We can be bad at this without calling love exhausted. We can pause, try again, say it better than we did. We can be bad at this and still be good for one another. No shame in learning, no shame in repair. Love can feel uncertain and still be cared for there. I don't need the right response the moment something touches pain. I can wait until your language feels like something you can name. You can tell me I misunderstood, I can tell you I was wrong. We are not defined by failing, we are shaped by coming back. We can be bad at this and still handle truth with kindness. We can be bad at this and grow stronger through the trying. We can pause, take our time, leave old habits far behind. We can be bad at this and still build something worth keeping. Try again, try again. Not from the start, from what we learned with softer hearts.
I learned to say it's fine so well. You never had to look again. I laughed before you asked me why my voice had changed. I made every disappointment small enough for you to miss. You called me calm and understanding. I was scared you'd leave if I wasn't. I kept the peace by losing pieces. I don't call it peace anymore. I got good at being easy. Lonely, soft voice, never a scene. You call that love, I called it patience. Mostly I was scared you'd leave. I got good at being easy. You got used to giving less. Now I want the kind of loving that can notice when I'm not okay. When I finally asked for more, you said you've changed, you were right. I stopped making all my longing sound polite. I don't need constant attention, I don't need to always win, but I need to feel you with me when the difficult parts begin. I got good at being easy. Lonely, soft voice, never a scene. You call that love, I called it patience. Mostly I was scared you'd leave. I got good at being easy, yeah. You got used to giving less. Now I want the kind of loving that can notice when I'm not okay. I don't wanna fight each morning, I don't want a crown. I just won't translate my sadness into something you can do now. Maybe you loved how little I required you to change. Maybe I love being chosen more than I loved who I became. Neither one makes us a villain, but I see the pattern now. I kept making myself easier, you kept letting me somehow. I don't wanna be easy, I wanna be known, not the version who asks for nothing. So nobody goes. I don't wanna be easy, I want love that can do more than enjoy me when I'm smiling.
I can feel you weighing answers before they reach your tongue. One part of you moves closer, one still fears what this becomes. I won't turn your hesitation into proof that I should leave. Some emotions need more patience, some arrive before belief. Let the questions stay unanswered, let the feeling keep its pace. We don't have to force tomorrow into words we cannot make. Hold the middle with me, where the truth is not complete. Hold the middle with me, hold the middle with me, where desire and caution meet. No demand for certainty, no pretending we don't care. Hold the middle with me, let us both be honest there. I have rushed a fragile feeling just to calm my own unrest. I called pressure reassurance when I should have let it rest. Now I know affection deepens when it isn't forced to prove. Every pause is not refusal, every doubt is not untrue. Stay as near as you can manage, I will meet what you can give. No decision made forever, only something real to live. Hold the middle with me, where the truth is not complete. Hold the middle with me, hold the middle with me, where desire and caution meet. No demand for certainty, no pretending we don't care. Hold the middle with me, let us both be honest there. Maybe certainty comes later, maybe trust is how we start. Maybe love is first, the courage not to rush and know the heart. If the answer shifts tomorrow, we will let the answer move. What we share can still be honest while we're searching for the truth. Hold the middle with me. We don't need to call it fate. Hold the middle with me, let the feeling find its shape. We can care without a promise, we can question without fear. Hold the middle with me, I am willing to stay here. Not forever, not goodbye, only truth without disguise.
I kept every conversation moving when you let it fall. Made excuses for your distance, answered questions you ignored. I was calling it devotion while I carried every part. But a bond cannot stay living with one person as its heart. I can offer you affection, I can meet you halfway through, but I cannot keep creating what must also come from you. I won't hold both ends of a love that needs two hands. I won't pull us back together while you watch from where you stand. I can care, I can try, but I won't carry your side. I won't hold both ends. You must reach for me this time. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need a perfect change. I just need your care to reach me without asking me to chase. Let your actions hold some meaning, let your presence have a voice. Love should never leave one person making every single choice. Move toward me, let me know I cannot be the only one who shows. If your heart is no longer willing, I can face what that will mean. But don't keep me in the middle of a hope you do not feel. I would rather grieve an ending than keep begging love to start. There is dignity in leaving when I'm holding both our hearts. I won't hold both ends. I have given all I can. I won't call it mutual loving when you never take my hand. I can care and still leave. I can choose what chooses me. I won't hold both ends. Love must reach in both directions. One hand cannot keep us tied. Reach for me or let me rise. When you go quiet, I start wondering which mistake I made again. I can turn a simple pause into a story with no end.
I am learning not to follow every fear my body knows.
Not all distance means rejection. Not all silence means you'll go.
Give me time to find a language. I am not withdrawing love. Some emotions need a moment before they can open up. When you need space, I start reaching, like your freedom threatens mine. I can't ask too many questions when I'm frightened by the time.
I I am learning not to hold you when your spirit needs to breathe. Love is not made more secure by making someone scared to leave you. When you go quiet,
I won't make it mean the end.
when I need a moment,
You won't call me distant again.
we can let the feeling settle. We can give the truth some time. When you go quiet,
I will not invent goodbye.
tell me when you need a moment.
Tell me when you need me near.
I will try to hear your meaning.
I will try to name my fear.
We can stop before assumptions turn a pause into a wall. We can offer one another enough patience not to fall. When you go quiet,
I won't make it mean the end.
when I need a moment,
You won't call me distant again.
we can let the feeling settle. We can give the truth some time. When you go quiet,
I will not invent goodbye.
are you leaving?
No, I'm listening.
Are you closing?
No, I'm thinking.
Will you tell me when you're ready?
I will tell you what is true.
We don't have to fear the silence when the care is coming through. When you go quiet,
I will leave the fear unnamed.
when I need a moment,
You will not turn love to blame.
we can let the feeling settle without losing what is kind. When you go quiet,
I will stay.
opening my mind.
Take your time.
I am here.
I won't guess.
I'll make it clear. Quiet doesn't mean goodbye. You became so good at surviving. You forgot how care can feel. Every kindness makes you wonder if the moment can be real. You can read the smallest warning. You can sense a coming change. But when something comes to love you, you still turn your face away. Stay for one more breath. Don't decide before it starts. Some things come without a cost. Some hands arrive with open hearts. You have carried your own questions till they sounded like the truth. You have learned to doubt affection before affection reaches you. I won't chase you into trusting. I won't force your fear to move. I will give the moment patience till your body knows it's true. Let the good reach you. Let it come without a warning. Let the good reach you. You can meet it in the morning. You don't need to understand every reason it is here. Let the good reach you. simply give. Maybe peace is not a weakness. Maybe this is how we live. There is nothing you must offer for a moment of relief. Open just enough to notice what your heart is ready to receive. Let the good reach you. Let it touch the guarded place. Let the good reach you without asking for repayment. You can breathe inside the feeling. You can let it become clear. Let the good reach you. I will meet you gently here. Let it find you. Don't turn away. Let the good reach you. And stay.
I know I changed the way I answered. I know I pulled my warmth away. It wasn't you I was rejecting. I was trying to survive the day. I know the distance left you wondering if something in my heart had changed. But one exhausting moment should not become my final name. Don't build forever from an hour. Don't read my whole heart through one mistake. I am more than how I sounded when I had too much weight. Love me past today, past the version fear became. I can lose my balance and still mean the words I say. Love me past today. Don't turn one hard hour into fate. I am still the one who chose you, even when I lose my way. I won't ask you to ignore it. I know my silence touched your fear. You deserved a softer answer. You deserve to feel me near. I am learning how to tell you when my strength is wearing thin, so I don't leave you standing outside what I'm holding in. Love me past today, past the version fear became. I can lose my balance and still mean the words I say. Oh, love me past today. Don't turn one hard hour into fate. I am still the one who chose you, even when I lose my way. This is not an excuse for hurting. This is me becoming clear. I can own the way I failed you without letting shame decide from here. If you give me room to answer, I will give your pain its place. We can keep one difficult moment from becoming all we are. Love me past today, past the words I wish I'd changed. I will meet you with more pressure comes again. Love me past today. I will not ask your hurt to wait. I am still the one who loves you, and I'm learning how to stay. This day is not my whole heart. Look again, I am still here. You still ask if I slept alright. You still kiss me out of habit, but your eyes move past my answer, like the ending already happened. You still say the words that fit us. Nothing in them seems to land. I can feel you growing distant while you're holding my hand. I don't need another, I'm just tired, that's all. I can't take a hard answer, I can't keep talking to a wall. Tell me where you went. You never left, but something did. The way you asked one more question, the way my bad jokes made you grin. Tell me where you went. I don't need you to pretend. I'd rather lose you to an answer than keep guessing where you've been. Maybe I stopped being curious. Maybe I made us feel routine. Maybe you got tired of asking for a version you had seen. I don't wanna make you guilty, I don't wanna make you wrong. I just need to know if something we once carried is still on. Tell me where you went. You never left, but something did. The way you asked one more question, the way my bad jokes made you grin. Tell me where you went. I don't need you to pretend. I'd rather lose you to an answer than keep guessing where you've been. If you're finished, say it clearly. If you're hurting, let me know. If you're waiting for me to notice, I am listening now. And if there's still a part that wants me, don't protect it till it's gone. We have spent too long beside each other, feeling completely alone. Tell me where you went, and I'll tell you where I disappeared. I stopped asking what you needed when I got too used to having you near. pretending nothing changed. We were both still here. We were both somewhere else. Come back honestly, or let this end honestly. Oh, no, no, no. We still ask about the day. We still answer it was fine. We still know when something's different. We just leave it undefined. Nothing broke in any moment. Nothing ended with a fight. We just stopped reaching for each other while still lying side by side. We're not gone, but we're not close. And I don't know which one hurts the most. We don't miss each other yet, but I feel it getting close. We still say all the right things, just not what matters most. We don't miss each other yet. We still know each other's touch, but somewhere between here and leaving, we stopped asking for enough. I can't blame it on your distance. I've been distant in my way. I kept waiting for you to notice, but I never dared to say. Maybe love became too careful. Maybe comfort made us numb. We were trying not to lose it while forgetting to. We don't miss each other yet, but I feel it getting close. We still say all the right things, just not what matters most. We don't miss each other yet. We still know each other's touch, but somewhere between here and leaving, we stopped asking for enough. Again. So tell me something inconvenient. Tell me what you've kept inside. I would rather hear what hurts us than watch everything go quiet. Let's not wait to miss each other. Let's not leave before we leave. Say the thing that changed between us. Say the thing you need from me. Let's not wait to miss each other. We are still within our reach. If there's something left worth saving, let's stop speaking carefully. We don't miss each other yet. Come closer before we do. I won't compete with your past. It helped your heart become this wise. I won't compete with your past. I only want the truth beside me. There are names inside your memory. There are feelings I won't own. There were people who once knew you in the ways I'll never know. I don't need to erase the chapters that were written before me. Every love that left a lesson helped you recognize what you need. I won't compete with your past. I won't ask you to deny it. I won't measure what we have against the love that has gone quiet. You can keep what made you wiser. You can grieve what couldn't last. I am here to love you present. I won't compete with your past. I may hear an old emotion moving softly through your voice. I won't turn it into danger or demand another choice. You can miss what once was meaningful without wanting it again. A memory is not betrayal, and a history is not a threat. You don't owe me forgetting to prove that you are true. I want the whole heart that history gave to you. Tell me what you learned from leaving. Tell me what you learned from loss. I will listen without trying to become what someone was. I don't want their old position. I don't want their borrowed name. Let me build a different meaning. Let me love you my own way. I won't compete with your past. It does not reduce our feeling. I won't ask you to look backward just to prove that you are healing. Keep the truth that made you stronger. Leave behind what could not last. I am here for who you are now. I won't compete with your past. No rivalry, no disguise. Your history can stay, and so can I. You don't need to find the lesson while the loss is still this near. You don't need to make it noble. You can simply let it hurt. I won't ask you to be grateful for the strength the sorrow brings. Some days courage is just breathing without understanding anything. I will not compare your sadness to the pain that others know. I will not decide the moment when your heart should let it go. You can speak the same remembrance, more than once, more than before. I will hear it without counting how many times it crossed your voice. I will not rush your grief. I will not pull you toward tomorrow. I will not rush your grief or make you hide the weight of sorrow. You can change from breath to breathe. You can laugh and make beneath. I will stay without a deadline. I will not rush your grief. Nothing in you is failing. Nothing here is late. Love does not demand that pain should leave at any pace. When the better days begin, you don't have to feel ashamed. Joy does not betray the person whose absence still remains. And when heaviness returns, it does not mean you lost your way. Grief can move in every direction. Love can hold it all the same. I will not rush your grief. I will meet you where it finds you. I will not rush your grief. I will never walk ahead without you. You can rest inside the silence. You can say, what can I change? I will stay without a deadline and love you through every shade. No hurry, no repair. Take the time your heart requires. I will be there. Something in me rests when your love is near. Not because you silence every worry, but because I don't hide it here. I have known affection that kept my body on alert, always watching for a difference, always measuring every word. With you I don't chase assurance till the feeling loses breath. There is steadiness between us, and something in me rests. Something in me rests. I don't have to earn your care. Something in me rests. I don't have to keep you there. You can move, you can change. I don't read it as the end. Something in me rests when your love feels like a friend. You don't promise me perfection. You just make your meaning clear. When you need a little distance, you don't vanish into fear. I can trust what you are saying without searching for a test. There is freedom in your arms. honesty, and something in me rests. Something in me rests. I don't have to earn your care. Something in me rests. Something in me rests. I don't have to keep you there. You can move, you can change. I don't read it as the end. Something in me rests when your love feels like a friend. Maybe this is what devotion feels like after fear grows tired. Not a flame that keeps on proving it is worthy to be fired. Only two hearts staying truthful without gripping what comes next. You are not my only piece, but your love respects my rest. Something in me rests. Ooh, and my breathing finds its ease. Something in me rests. I can want you without me. Ooh, you can move, I can grow. We can still come back as friends. Something in me rests, and I love what that has meant. Not asleep, not unaware, only calm enough to love you without fear. You said I only reach for people when I feel them letting go. I call that unfair in the moment. Now I know you weren't wrong. When you needed reassurance, I gave you reasons to be patient. When you finally stopped asking, I became a different man. You were right about me. I loved you most when you were leaving. You were right about me. I found my words when you stopped needing them. I kept waiting for the danger before showing what I felt. You were right about me. I only open when you close yourself. You said I treated your devotion like something that would always stay. I knew how much you cared about me. I just never acted afraid. Then your voice became much calmer. You stopped fighting to be heard. That was when I started listening. That was when it was too late. You were right about me. I loved you most when you were leaving. You were right about me. I found my words when you stopped needing them. I kept waiting for the danger before showing what I felt. You were right about me. I only open when you close yourself. I caught you leaving sudden. You had left 100 times. Every time I made wish knowing made me different. Back when different still could matter, but regret is not a reason you should put your life on hold. I won't promise I have changed now, just because the loss feels real. Change is what I do from here, not what I say to make you feel. You were right about me, but you don't have to wait for better. Should not have cost you years. You were right, you were right. I was late. You don't hold me another day.
You learn to make yourself useful before asking to be held, turning every need to service, keeping every ache concealed. You arrive with something offered, like affection has a price. But I never asked for payment. I just want you in my life. Love is not a prize for never needing anyone. You can come with empty hands and still be enough. You don't have to earn this. You don't have to prove your worth. You can be tired and still be wanted. You can be unsure and still be heard. You don't have to earn this. You can let the effort end. I am not here for what you give me. I am here for who you are. You apologize for resting, like your stillness lets me down. You keep reaching past your limits, so no one can turn around. I can love you without taking every piece you have to spare. You don't need to make me need you, just to know that I will care. You don't have to earn this. You don't have to prove your worth. You can be tired and still be wanted. You can be unsure and still be heard. You don't have to earn this. You can let the effort end. I am not here for what you give me. I am here for who you are. Let your hands be empty, let your breathing slow. Nothing has to leave you for my love to grow. Let me give without you counting. Let the kindness simply be. You have spent too long believing care must come with guarantees. There is nothing you must offer, nothing perfect you must do. You are worthy in the moments when you have no strength to prove. You don't have to earn this. You don't have to hide your need. You can lose your sense of balance and still matter here to me. You don't have to earn this. Let the old condition end. I don't love you for your giving. I love the person underneath. Nothing old, nothing proved. You are loved because you're you. You don't have to make it easy. You don't have to hide the strength. You can speak without an answer. You can pause without explaining. I don't need your best behavior. I don't need a brighter face. Bring the truth without preparing. Let it arrive at its own pace. You were never made to carry every part alone. You were never less for needing somewhere safe to fall. Be human with me. You don't have to be easy to love. Be human with me. You don't have to rise above. You can doubt, you can bend, you can start and stop again. Be human with me. I will not ask you to pretend. I have dressed my fear as patience. I have called my distance peace. I have smiled through every question just to keep my heart unseen. So I know the quiet effort of appearing undisturbed. You can bring me what is tangled. I will listen past the words. Be human with me. You don't have to be easy to love. Be human with me. You don't have to rise above. You can doubt, you can bend, you can start and stop again. Be human with me. I will not ask you to pretend. No performance, no disguise. Nothing perfect, nothing denied. There are days when love is simple. There are days when love is work. There are moments when the kindest thing is staying near the hurt. I will not make you a promise that no sorrow will appear. I can promise when it finds you, you won't have to disappear. Be human with me. Bring the courage and the fear. Be human with me. Every honest part is welcome here. You can doubt, you can bend, you can find your breath again. Be human with me, and I will be human with you.
ask it for forever before it understands. We keep trying to define it. Every time it starts to move, turning every quiet moment into something we must prove. Maybe care needs less instruction. Maybe closeness needs more air. We can feel what is between us without naming why it's there. No conclusion, no demand. Let the feeling find its balance where we stand. I don't need another promise. Maybe for the heart is short. I would rather have an honest pause than words that cannot hold. We can let attraction deepen without forcing it to choose. What is real will keep revealing, oh, what it wants to become with us. Let the feeling land. Don't turn it into plans. Don't ask it for forever before it understands. Let the feeling land. Let it settle through our hands. We don't have to own the moment. We can simply let it stand. We'll know by how it teaches both of us to change. If it fades, we will not call it false, because it could not stay. Not every truth is permanent. Not every ending makes it wrong. Something honest can be beautiful without needing to belong. Let the feeling land. We don't need to make it more. Let it move. Let it open every door. Let the feeling land. No prediction, no command. I am here for what is honest. Let the feeling understand. No hurry, no name. Let the feeling tell us what it became. I love you clearly. No riddle in my hands. I love you clearly, so your heart can understand. I don't wanna keep you guessing, just to make you think of me. I won't disappear for power, then return when you feel weak. I won't dress my fear as distance. I won't make confusion sweet. What I feel will have a language. What I promise I will keep. I love you clearly. No guessing what I mean. No silence used to punish. No affection kept unseen. I love you clearly. In the choices that I made, not louder than the feeling. trust. I won't turn your tender moments into proof you owe me more. I won't hold your past against you when it reaches for the door. You can tell me when you're changing, you can question what you know. I would rather hear your honesty than watch resentment grow. I don't need control to know that something here is true. I don't need a perfect promise, I need honesty from you. I'll love you clearly, no guessing what I mean. No silence used to punish, no affection kept unseen. I'll love you clearly in the choices that I made, not louder than the feeling, just steady enough to trust. No games, no hidden tests, no fear disguised as tenderness. If desire becomes uncertain, we will let the truth arrive. We won't force a fading feeling, just to keep an image alive. And if love keeps growing deeper, we will honor what it asks. Not with words that sound impressive, but with actions that can last. I love you clearly, even when the words are few. No theater, no confusion, only what I choose to do. I love you clearly, with a heart you never chase, not louder than the feeling, just honest enough to trust. But I say I will mean what I feel, you will see. Don't lower your heart just to make it easier. Don't lower your heart, I can meet you where you are. You have learned to speak in pieces, so the truth won't feel too loud. You reduce your own affection when it starts to draw a crowd. You call tenderness a weakness, you call longing something small, but I hear the care beneath you, even when you hide it all. Don't lower your heart, I can't hold the way it feels. Don't lower your heart, you don't have to make it less real. Let it open, let it move, let it say what words refuse. Don't lower your heart, I won't make you feel ashamed. I have watched you turn to distance every time the feeling grew, like the safest way to keep love was to never let it through. But a heart was made for motion, not for living under God. You can let me see the whole thing, even when the whole thing's hard. There is nothing wrong with caring more than you expected. There is nothing weak in letting yourself be affected. Don't lower your heart. I can't hold the way it feels. Don't lower your heart. You don't have to make it less real. Let it open, let it move, let it say what words refuse. Don't lower your heart. I won't make you feel ashamed. No more shrinking, no more shame. You can feel it, you can name it. If the feeling changes shape, we will let the change be true. If the future asks for distance, I will not blame love on you. But while something real is living, let us give it room to start. I would rather hear the whole truth than a carefully lowered heart. Don't lower your heart. Let it reach without regret. Oh, don't lower your heart. You are safe to feel it yet. Oh, yeah. Let it open, let it move, let it find a gentler truth. Don't lower your heart. I am listening to all of you. Keep it open, keep it true. I won't ask for less of you. You keep choosing softer language, so I never feel accused. You leave half the hurt unspoken, trying not to make me lose, but protecting me from knowing only keeps us far apart. I would rather face discomfort than be loved around the truth. You don't have to carry both your feeling and my fear. Give me time to hear you clearly. I am ready to be here. Your truth won't break me. Tell me where I lost your trust. Your truth won't break me. Tell me what has changed in us. I may need a breath to hold it. I may wish the words were wrong, but your truth won't break me. It can help me love you better. You can tell me I was careless. You can tell me I withdrew. You can say my way of loving did not always reach for you. I won't turn your disappointment into proof that I am bad. I can't own the place I hurt you without drowning in the shame. Speak without protecting me. I will answer without defense. Love becomes more trustworthy when the truth has consequence. Your truth won't break me. Tell me where I lost your trust. Your truth won't break me. Tell me what has changed in us. I may need a breath to hold it. I may wish the words were wrong, but your truth won't break me. It can help me love you better. And if what you need is leaving, I will hear that answer too. I won't bargain with your honesty just to keep you close to me. But if something still is living, let us give it cleaner air. Nothing spoken with compassion has to turn into despair. Your truth won't break me. Let it reach the part that failed. Your truth won't break me. I can learn without retreating. I may ache beneath the meaning, but I'd rather understand. Your truth won't break me. Let it make me more accountable. Say it plainly, I will breathe. I may bend, but I will hear. I thought we were getting better. You were just getting tired. You used to meet me in the middle, even angry, even hurt. You would tell me when I missed you. You would fight to make it work. Then your answers became easy. Every question got us fine. I mistook the lack of conflict for us finally getting right. I knew you were done when you stopped arguing. You used to care enough to tell me where it hurt. I knew you were done when every answer became okay. You didn't find your peace with me. You found your way to walk away. I kept calling you more patient, told myself that we had grown, but you weren't choosing understanding. You were learning to let go. You stopped asking me to notice, stopped repeating what you needed. By the time I started listening, you had nothing left to say. I knew you were done when you stopped arguing. You used to care enough to tell me where it hurt. I knew you were done when every answer became okay. You didn't find your peace with me. You found your way to walk away. I called your silence progress. You called it getting through the day. I remember starting little fights just to see if you would rise. Anything to break the stillness, anything to change your eyes. But you looked at me so calmly, like the answer had been made. That was when I understood it. Love